3, 2, 1.
Which TV show is about a group of scientists in an apocalypse scenario? The answer is B, The Walking Dead. Emissions of what gas into the atmosphere from fossil fuel burning have been rising for the past several decades? The answer is D, carbon dioxide. What is part of an ecological system? The answer is A, waterfalls. If a new organism were discovered, which of the following would most likely be used to classify it into the appropriate kingdom? The answer is C, the structure of the organism's anatomy. What religion was founded by Lao Tzu? The answer is B, Taoism. What NBA team is known for their cowbells? The answer is C, Sacramento Kings. Which of these are both supplied to Earth by the Sun? The answer is B, heat and light. What year did the show I Dream of Jeannie go off the air? The answer is B, 1970. Which of these combinations would be desired if someone wanted to make a cutting implement that lasts a long time? The answer is D, iron and carbon. How does this thought by Mark Twain end? Man is the only religious animal. He is the only animal that has the true religion? The answer is C, several of them. What happens to structural genes in the presence of tryptophan? The answer is A, they are not transcribed. Which relationship is accurate? The answer is A, rabbits always eat producers. Winter storms develop from what, which form at high altitudes and are associated with hurricanes as well? The answer is C, cyclones. Which programming language was first implemented in 1962? The answer is B, Fortran. For what movie did Meryl Streep win her first Academy Award for Best Actress? The answer is D, Sophie's Choice. What is the study of money management called? The answer is B, finance. What flavor does the popular German liqueur Bärenfang have? The answer is D, honey flavor. What does IP stand for in Internet terms? The answer is B, Internet Protocol. Who is the scientist who invented the theory of plate tectonics? The answer is D, Wegener. Which artist created Guernica as a protest against war? The answer is A. Pablo Picasso. Which molecule is responsible for protein synthesis? The answer is B. RNA. Arguably the most important ingredient in saliva for digestion is a type of what, which initiates the breakdown of carbohydrates? The answer is C. Enzyme. What is the capital city of Tuvalu? The answer is A. Funafuti. A transformer has two coils, electrically insulated from each other. One coil is called the primary coil and the other is called what? The answer is C. Secondary coil. If heat is released by the system into the surroundings, a chemical reaction or physical change is called what? The answer is B. Exothermic. In the 1957 movie 12 Angry Men, what was the occupation of the character, played by Henry Fonda? The answer is B. Architect. Which of the following happens 3 days after the moment of death? The answer is D. The body starts to swell. Which mountain range runs along the western coast of South America? The answer is D. Andes. The international date line is located mostly along which meridian? The answer is B. 90 degrees east. What is the term for the process of exposing a person to a pathogen on purpose in order to develop immunity? The answer is B. Vaccination. What is a yellow, round vegetable that can be used in curries? The answer is D. Pumpkin. Which process below is an example of an endothermic process? The answer is A. Ice melting. Which team won every competition they could between 2003-2007, including an Olympic gold, 2 World Championships, and 6 World League Cups? The answer is A. Brazil, volleyball men. Which scientist studied biology by traveling by ship to different islands observing animal life, and developed a hypothesis about how species change? The answer is C. Charles Darwin. Which sport uses a dartboard? The answer is C. Darts. Which TV show features the Simpson family? The answer is D. The Simpsons. What does the name of the iris flower literally mean in Greek? The answer is C. Rainbow. The combination, decomposition, or rearrangement of elements and compounds to form new substances is known as? The answer is A. Chemical changes. What government, formed in 1871, was referred to by Marx and Engels as the first ever socialist state? The answer is C. Paris Commune. Which organelle in a cell synthesizes proteins from amino acids based on instructions from messenger RNA? The answer is A. Endoplasmic reticulum. What is associated with Tesla's patent number 514,168? The answer is B. Radio transmitter. With which sport is Sachin Tendulkar associated? The answer is D. Cricket. Why do we see different stars in the sky at different times of the year? The answer is C. Earth is revolving around the sun. Stephen Fry was born in 1957 to an English father and an Austrian Jewish mother. Which borough of London was he born in? The answer is C. Camden. Actor Sidney Taller took over the role of Charlie Chan after Warner Oland's death. What was Taller's nationality? The answer is C. American. What runs but never moves its legs? The answer is C. Time. What is the name for a band of the celestial sphere centered on the ecliptic and encircling the sky? The answer is D. Zodiac. Why do beer brewers add yeast to the wort? The answer is B. To make alcohol. Which scientist is known for his genetics experiments with pea plants? The answer is B. Gregor Mendel. Which tool helps sharpen pencils?